Today we have 4 races: Nürburgring, Silverstone, Laguna Seca, and Le Mans. I had a good start and tried to hold position. Out of nowhere, Kevin crashed into my car and I got off track. I thought he would go wide and I could pass him at the inside. The contact sure was my fault, but the penalty is ridiculous for just a small bump. Braking a bit late, I could not get the chicanery without cutting it. Here and there some small contacts, but nothing serious so far. Sometimes it is hard not to touch the car in front as it slowed down a bit too much. With that many cars at short distance, it can go rough at the track.
Das ist riesig. Oh. Selber.
Also, there was no free line at the inside. Brother rammed his way through without regards for other cars. I lost some positions here and there, mostly at the corners, where I am too slow. His victory for 11th position did not hold for long as he left track to go into the sand. My front tires got bad too fast, so I could not get the corner. After being pushed by Soldado through the chicanery, I overtook another car by accident and also put my college off track. And if this is not enough, I got a penalty for these incidents that were not my fault. Radioactive for sure is not a fair sportsman crashing his way through everything.
Radioactive. Da ist mir weggefahren, hat mich Bahnklo. Und ansonsten was hat
And again, it is radioactive that pushes me until my car turns. That did not look like an accident, more like purpose. At least I can drive freely sometime without being interrupted by other cars. During my short leave of track, it seems to happen that one of the other drivers left the race, and I gained one position. Therefore, I got a penalty for illegal overtaking. That is one of the nice bugs of this game. And another penalty for a small bump. I turned into the chicanery too early and missed both corners, so I got another penalty. Sometimes it happens that I really stay on track for a longer period. After a rough race, I finished at 17. The start was okay, so let's see how to get through the first corner. First corners of the race are always bumpy. It looks like Ghost X Dinlos bumped his head and then crashed into my car on purpose for whatever reason. Sometimes the brain is not with the driver, but being pushed by another car? Why do I get a penalty? This game for sure has some bugs to fix. As my tires were cold, I accidentally hit Alan and got off track. Therefore, I got a nice penalty. Is this not a bit too much for a small contact where no one was harmed? Oops. Maybe the contact with the already turning Ghost X Dinlos was not just an accident. My front tires are down, while the back tires are cold but fine. Time to hit the box for fresh ones. Foxy pushed me a track, but guess what? For being hit by him, I got a 4-second penalty for avoidable contact. Can you believe this? For sure, the programmers of the game are absolutely capable of what they are doing. Sui Hunt Runner also crashed into my car on purpose. Maybe it is too late for some drivers to keep calm and have their brains still working. I managed to pass the Hun runner. Also, there have been some contacts from my side. I still have problems to stay on track. If you look at my tires, I have some work to do to improve the setup of this car. In case you have not seen something similar, here it happened that I cut the corner and get a penalty.
Gesamtzeitstrafe beträgt etwa 8 Sekunden.
Is that really me leaving track? I surely would not do that, would I? That is what it looks like when you get overtaken by a disqualified ghost. At the end, I could at least finish at 11. So let's start at Laguna Seca Raceway and hope for a better race. First corner and first contacts. That was not the best start for the race. At least no penalty for me.
Ja, ich kenne das Problem.
I was to push you and send the other car off the track. Sorry, Goody. That was my fault, but not on purpose. Penalty well earned.
Gesamtzeitstrafe beträgt etwa 1 Sekunde.
Cutting corner is not allowed. Next penalty.
Gesamtzeitstrafe beträgt etwa 1,5 Sekunden. Gesamtzeitstrafe beträgt etwa 1,5 Sekunden.
I got better at the track, and lucky me, other drivers can go to the sand too. Oops, who put this signs there? I better put them aside. Looks like I am finally catching up to the other cars. But unfortunately, I am still not fast enough. Was there something? Front tires down. Time to box in and get fresh ones. Yes! Finally. Time to overtake him. That was a big piece of work. Now I can get some distance between us and hunt for the next one. With some space behind and in front of me, it looks like the race is done. I finished 5th place with only 1.1 seconds penalty. That is a good result. Last race for today is Limbo. I would say this is a solid start with only a few contests. Let's hope for a good result. Really? Penalty for leaving track? OMG. Another penalty for collision? Are you kidding me?
Gesamtzeitstrafe
This
beträgt
penalty
etwa
system
3,5
really
Sekunden.
needs an upgrade.
Gesamtzeitstrafe beträgt etwa 3,5 Sekunden.
Pooh. At least I can hold position for the moment. Until now, looks like he is much faster than me, and I can do nothing against being overtaken. Nothing left at the front tires to race with. Time for some new rubbers. According to the comfortable distance to the back and front, it looks to be a good result. The distance to Stick Boy is increasing. That is a good sign for my race. Damn. I cut the corner. Penalty is a bit high but deserved. So let's go for the last lap today and just bring it home. Whoops, I did it again. Too much penalties, but I am really satisfied with the result. 4th place. Congrats to me, and also for my colleague for winning. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.
Thank you.